Behold, the charred remains of my Christmas tree. This year I decided to throw my Christmas tree out and let it dry up next to this pile of pine tree branches. I got a bunch of pine trees at my house. Pine trees, yeesh. And so I decided to make a big pile and burn it last night. It was well intentioned. But and there was no wind when I started, no wind at all. But just as soon as I started right over here. Just as soon as I started it, a wind started going back this way, and it burnt onto my lawn. Started burning onto the lawn, and the flames got up about this high. I mean, they were just way up here, and it blew right up into my tree and torched it. And as the branches started falling off the tree, well, yeah, you get the picture. The good thing about this is I don't have any pine needles there's a bunch of pine needles on the freaking lawn. I didn't want to have to clean them up, and now I don't have to rake them. See, I burn them. Yeah, so I freaked out, 'cause my house is right there, and it like shot up. I backed up. It's like, yeah, shot up into there. Roasted a good, about a little less than half of the tree. It was quite the freak out moment. As soon as it started, it shot up over here. And see, here's the pile to the tree. I mean, it's about that far away. I'm kind of stupid for starting it that close, but there wasn't any wind, and then wind started pushing it up into there. Caught that on fire. And then as I backed up, I had this flame shooting up about right there. I started freaking out because there's another tree right next to my house. I'm like, oh, is it gonna burn this whole thing down? And then it'll catch this one on fire is what I was thinking, and then it'll work its way down all the trees to my house. So I started freaking out, yeah. Called it in. Told the 911 operator, I lit a tree on fire in front of my house. And just as soon as I said it, it all burned out, and all the stuff started hitting the ground there and lighting the yard on fire. So I ran out back and hooked 4 hoses up and put it out. Yeah, kind of freaked me out. Over here, this tree's fine. I like this tree. It's a nice shade tree, but it runs into the dang power lines. So I'm kind of glad that side burned up, because I'm about to cut it down anyway. Not that I hate trees or anything like that. It's just I don't have to pay the power bill. I don't have to pay the power company every time I want to have it trimmed. But yeah, that was my little escapade.